This video is going to be a bit shorter than some of the others just because I've kind of told the story of this adventure a couple of times already. I did it in a little saga that I wrote, and then I also did it in the Ballad of Daniel's Bailey. So if you want to see more fighting scenes and stuff, go find those videos. But this is going to tell you the real story, and there are some things that really don't match the saga because, yeah, you don't put all the bad things in the saga. I thought I'd show my starting island a little bit more closely. You can see I started in the center of the island, and my first base was actually near the starting area, but the permanent base that I started was base number 2 on the coast. Then base number 3 was my copper mining base. Not long after, I found the little island that I built base 5 on, and that's my current main base. I started out the session building up more of my fort, and I really wanted to get like a bailey. I wanted to get some interior walls, so if they breached one of the walls, I could go on the other side and have some protection. So back to work. I'm building a fireplace here. It took me like a few minutes to build the fireplace. And I wanted to put out some more defenses, and I'm worried these goblins are going to see me, so I'm kind of just like watching them for a second. And I had to kill this little foaling guy. And then I get my raid, and of course I take off and I run back to my home base. But I quickly realize I got to go face them, so I get some arrows and I head right back. And things are fine. I get little though I'm really spry, so I pop a potion, and overall, these guys aren't too hard to deal with, and I got good enough armor. So it's when we're fighting these guys, then all of a sudden I see they aggro to locks. I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. And I don't fight locks a lot, but these guys already got them pretty down, and I'm shooting them with arrows. I get them super low, and I'm like, I'm gonna go out there and fight this guy, which is really in hindsight probably a bad decision. And even though I got a lot of health, I'm smacking this dude, and I got him like to nothing. It's like he's running away, and why I'm gonna go kill him, and then things just went sideways. Once I get back, I finish up a few more things. I move my portals to a more central location so they don't get destroyed in the middle of a fight. And I put up this second wall inside, so it's kind of like an interior Bailey wall because I didn't like the fact that these were on an outside wall. Lo and behold, here comes another raid getting hunted by wolves, and of course, these guys are attacking my walls, and they're attacking right where I was worried about. But luckily, I had built up some of my interior walls, so they did get through. But when I went down there, I was able to kind of make sure I was ready to deal with them. Ran in there, killed a bunch of them real quickly, no problem. I feel like the Bailey's mostly complete. I moved everything around, I got my walls up. I feel relatively safe, but I don't really want to drag any battles back here, hopefully. Next is going to be building that bridge over to the mainland and taking on that falling village. I think I'm going to build some defenses over on the mainland. Nothing major, but just kind of things to fend off the charges from the Fullings, because honestly, I'm a little scared to take on this camp, and I don't want to drag too many of them back to my fort and have them destroy it. Until next time, I'm X Dolar.